Just as Financial Secretary Paul Chan earlier revealed, the Commerce and Economic Development Bureau today said the government is considering establishing the Economic and Trade Offices in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia and Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, as well as setting up consultant offices in Egypt and Turkey. Good evening and thank you for joining us. After Financial Secretary Paul Chan delivered the budget on Wednesday, government bureaus have been explaining key policies and measures to the public. Paul Chan announced that the waste charging scheme, which starts in August, will bring $1.79 billion to the Treasury. Secretary for Environment and Ecology Jacky'lIn today stressed the purpose of the scheme is not to increase government revenue. Memo Sangai reports. To attract more tourists to the city, the budget has proposed holding monthly fireworks and drone shows. In a press conference today, Secretary for Culture, Sports and Tourism Kevin Yeung said they will be complemented by a range of retail, hospitality and catering services, as well as festivals for visitors to have a fuller Hong Kong experience. Just as Financial Secretary Paul Chan earlier revealed, the Commerce and Economic Development Bureau today said the government is considering establishing the Economic and Trade Offices in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia and Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, as well as setting up consultant offices in Egypt and Turkey. An 89-year-old patient at United Christian Hospital died allegedly after choking on his own vomit. Following investigations, the hospital discovered a nurse's oversight in the electronic record protocol after the nurse failed to input the doctor's instructions to check on the patient's vital signs regularly. 8 agencies have called for an independent investigation after at least 112 aid seekers were killed when Israeli troops fired on a large crowd of Palestinians at an aid convoy in Gaza City. Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry said the Israeli army committed a massacre. Israeli said they did so after the crowd approached in a threatening way. This report from NBC News. Israel's latest attack has been condemned by United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, as well as by countries such as Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Egypt and Jordan. U.S. President Joe Biden now says a ceasefire between Hamas and Israel by Monday is unlikely. The White House called it a tragic incident. In South Korea, the showdown continues between striking junior doctors and authorities over objections to an increase in the number of new medical students. Most junior doctors defied Thursday's deadline to return to work or face legal repercussions. And today is South Korea's Independence Day. President Yoon Suk-yeol delivered a televised speech in which he vowed to focus on building better partnerships with Japan and achieve a unified Korean peninsula. Tracy Furness has more. And still ahead. Welcome back. Financial Secretary Paul Chan said the government is committed to carrying on with the Khao Yi Chau Artificial Islands project, even though its rollout will be delayed. At least 880 imported airport workers have arrived in the city through the government's labor importation scheme. Another 1,000 workers are waiting for their visas. China's central bank announced major mobile payment platforms will raise the single transaction limit for foreign visitors from $1,000 to $5,000. President Joe Biden and his predecessor Donald Trump both visited the border with Mexico in what U.S. media dubbed a split-screen moment. Both have struggled to contain the influx of migrants from the south. David Garrett reports. A new transnational analysis from leading health journal The Lancet and the World Health Organization has suggested the prevalence of obesity is accelerating at a staggering pace globally. Daniel Rao tells us more. And over to sports, Al Nassr, without Cristiano Ronaldo, missed a chance to move within 4 points of leaders Al Hilal as they were held 4-4 at home El Hazan. The visitors tied the game with virtually the last kick. David Garrett reports. And that's the news. Thank you for watching.